What up, what up, what up? NFL draft weekend. The Eagles killed it again. That's not what we're here to talk about, though, today. It's been a while since I've posted a video, and I know you guys are all just waiting. But I got something pretty cool to talk about today. Pretty awesome. A change that eBay has made. Now, eBay has changed the way that buyers are going to be able to view shipping. Now, if you're an eBay seller and this affects you, I don't know what you've been doing. I really don't know what you've been doing or why you've been running your business this way to begin with to have this change actually affect you. But when you sell on eBay, you should always offer free shipping, right? And this is just human psychology, right? Like, buyers aren't dumb. I mean, they might be, some of them, but they really, on the whole, aren't dumb. They're going to search for that total cost. That's the price of the item plus the shipping. And whatever's cheaper for that total cost, that's the one they're going to buy, right? So you putting a price on shipping, you actually charging them $4.99, $3.99, $2.99, you're not doing anything. You're not getting the shipping cost from them because they're still going to buy the cheapest one total price combined. So you might as well just build that into the price of your listing and offer free shipping. And that's so much more appealing to the buyer that has now in 2024 been trained to look for free shipping on everything. And some buyers, they're going to just eliminate all products that have a shipping cost on them to begin with. And a lot of other buyers are going to sort price highest to lowest or price lowest to highest, right? Whenever they look up their item to buy it. And that's going to factor in the shipping cost that's programmed in by the seller. And it's going to list them in order of how much it costs to get that item to show up to your door. That's item cost plus shipping. So charging shipping is stupid. Like when I see buyers selling cards or anything and they got a $1.99 shipping charge on there, I'm like, why? And it just overcomplicates what you're actually charging and what you're actually getting for things. Now you got two math problems to do, and now you got just extra work to do because the fees and everything come out of that shipping cost too, and it really just doesn't change anything. You're not getting one over on the seller or on the buyer by charging shipping. They're just going to pay the lowest overall price, and that's going to go on any platform total. So what has eBay done? Well, if you don't know, when you sell on eBay and you buy shipping through eBay to ship to a customer, you actually get a discount on shipping. It costs less for me to buy a label through eBay than it does to buy the same exact label for the same exact dimensions and weight that I would pay at the post office or on USPS.com. Now, pirate ship is another way that you can go about getting these kind of rates without having an eBay account. So if you ever need to ship anything, go to pirateship.com. I'm dropping a lot of info in this video, I know, but it's going to be valuable. I'm helping you out. Don't ever charge shipping. Here's another reason why you should never charge shipping on eBay. Top-rated seller status. You can't get it unless you have free shipping on your items. And guess what? Top-rated seller status is like fraud armor, right? It makes it so that you can change the refund amount that you give when somebody returns an item. So now if somebody like took a bunch of nuts and bolts or screws out of the item and shipped it back to you, you can just dock them 50% of the item and then resell the item yourself and make all the money back and only refund the seller or the buyer 50% because they tried to scheme you or scam you. So that's another reason why you should never charge shipping on eBay. There's like a billion reasons never to charge shipping and zero good, logical, intelligent reasons to charge shipping. So this change shouldn't affect any good sellers whatsoever. It should just be like a non-issue. And it is for me because like you're just going to still see $0 shipping on all my listings. And it's always been zero and it always will be. They're doing this in an attempt to be more transparent, to basically, be more transparent to the buyer. And all it's doing is lowering the amount that the buyer is going to see on the charged shipping amount. So you're going to make less money on it if you're putting a shipping cost on there. Guess what? eBay wants you to put $0 shipping in there. Like, if you're selling on eBay early on, maybe it makes sense because you're not really familiar with how much stuff costs to ship. But after a while, it's absolutely insane that you think you're running a business and you haven't figured out what it costs to ship the things that you're shipping. That means you're not really running a business. If I see you 3-4 years into the game and you're charging shipping, you're not a businessman. Why? Because you haven't figured out the cost of the item. You know what? Have you ever seen the Shark Tank where he comes out and he's like, what's it cost? And he can't tell him. He's like, well, you don't have a business. Because if you don't know the cost of the things that cost you money in your business, you don't have a business. You're not running a business. It's a hobby. You haven't figured it out. You haven't tracked your expenses yet. So that's why when I see somebody charging shipping, I know that they're not a business person. They haven't figured it out yet. They haven't put the work in to figure out what, because you ship it the same thing enough times, guess what? You start to remember what it costs. And so you start to just know that, hey, this is going to cost me $10 to ship. I'm just going to raise the price of my item by like $9.50, and that's going to put the cost of the shipping into the item. I can charge the seller no shipping. It looks great. It looks great on paper. It's free shipping, and we don't have to worry about anything. So I've taught you a lot here today. Use Pirate Ship for discounts on shipping. Don't charge shipping because you could become a top-rated seller and change the amount that you refund people. Also, you need to know the costs of the things that you're doing in your business, and if you don't have a really, really firm hold on that, you're not running a business. Let's see. What else? It's that, buyers actually get to pay less for shipping now. This is overall a good thing because they're getting the same rates that you're getting now, and there's no point in not passing that savings on to them. This idea that you're going to profit $1 or $2 off the shipping, that's pretty stupid, right? You might as well have just built that in so it's transparent, so you're not tricking people into paying an amount. If you liked tricking people and lying about the amount that you paid for shipping, you were stupid to begin with. So hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully it sheds some light on a new eBay policy about showing the amount that we paid for shipping, not the amount that shipping costs through USPS. And so this is going to change the amounts that are visible to buyers, and this is going to make it so that they see that we pay the discount. And so there's not going to be a difference in between what's showing to the buyer, which is the regular shipping rate, and the amount that I paid. Whereas if I charged that amount of shipping, I could make a couple bucks in between. No more of that. No more of that. No more trying to trick the buyers. It's going to straight up just be transparency, and you don't have to worry about, figuring out and calculating two different things, like what I charged in shipping all year versus what I charged in item cost. It's all going to be combined. I'm doing you a favor by telling you to do it this way. So stop charging shipping, figure out what it costs to ship the stupid things that you're shipping, and then build that cost into the price of your item. And now you're going to sell more items, I promise, and you're going to become a top-rated seller. You're going to be able to combat the scammers that return nuts and bolts to you whenever they open up a return and they lied and all that. And you're just going to be in a much happier place, and you can come back and comment on this post and say, thank you, you were right, you should always charge free shipping. That's why eBay tries to get you to charge free shipping whenever you call them and you complain about a buyer. That's why they do it, and you should do it. And if you like this video, go ahead and like the video. If you want to see more videos about selling on eBay or selling stuff or how to just run a business and not do things like charge shipping whenever nobody's charging shipping in 2024, go ahead and subscribe to the page because I'm always sharing content like that. But in the meantime, keep on flipping.